guys, what's going on? How y'all doing tonight? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and I'm here live for my review of Monday Night Raw from the August 31st, 2020 edition of Raw. It took place at the WWE ThunderDome at the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. I'm just going to breeze through this review really quick, guys, because one, not really in the mood right now. Had a shitty night, and also because I'm very tired, and I'm only doing this review tonight because NXT is tomorrow night, and we are doing live reactions during that 60-minute Iron Man match in the Fatal 4-Way for the vacated NXT Championship, and I have other stuff I have to do beforehand, so that's why I'm doing this review tonight. It's not going to be one of my best reviews, but I'm still going to be here to talk about Raw. Overall, this, of course, is the Payback Fallout show, and we're now on the road now to Clash of Champions 2020. There was some stuff on the show I liked, but there was some stuff on the show I'm just like, we're going around in circles. Like, this is starting to get old for a lot of these feuds. Like, why are some of these feuds still continuing? And, yeah, so one of those episodes where it was like, okay, some stuff, cool. Some other stuff, though, I'm just like, didn't care whatsoever. With how salty I'm feeling right now, it's not going to be a good night. Anyways, so let's start off this show. We'll open it up with Randy Orton coming out, getting a recap of what he did to Drew McIntyre last week. Before hyping it up, there's going to be a 6-man tournament that will take place tonight, and basically there's going to be 3 singles matches. The winners of all three matches will compete in a triple threat match in the main event for a shot for the WWE Championship at Clash of Champions. So Orton talks about how McIntyre offered him a rematch out of pity. The only thing Drew deserves is to be in pain each and every day as he sips his meals with a straw. Drew wanted to claymore him, but the only one handing kicks out on Raw is Orton, who lists off everybody he's punted, and he's entitled and shouldn't have to go through this tournament for his rematch. But he'll jump through the hoops and he'll win the title. He presents a Photoshop image of everyone he's basically punted over the last several months of their leg at hospital beds as he just cracked up to it. Out comes Keith Lee, who says how Orton is so fixated on talking about havoc he's caused the last few months. And during his best, he forgets about what happened last night. The fact that Keith Lee himself beat Randy Orton clean. And he understands that Orton might be the greatest to ever lace up the boots, but last night he had no choice but to bask in his glory. But things are different now. Just because a victory last night over a legend like him means that he should get the title shot. Don't get him wrong, he's known Drew for a long time, and considers Drew a good friend. He likes to talk about receipts, and he'll make sure on his word. And then Dolph Ziggler attacks Keith Lee from behind. We have the first of the qualifying match, a triple threat match, in which Keith Lee defeated Dolph Ziggler, pretty expected, defeats him with the freaking spirit bombs. So just like that, we got one of our entrants in the triple threat match, as it was Keith Lee. Gets a good promo also to definitely show that WWE actually has some faith in him for sure, especially if they gave him a victory over Randy Orton, who at the time again is one of the strongest runs of his career. So I get I'm still grateful I gave him that win. But of course, with what's happening in the night show, I'm thinking, are they backing themselves to the corner a little bit here? We'll see, because the main event got a little bit weird. But oh yeah, then we have the women's tag champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler being interviewed, and they're both trying to take credit for the victory. Till Asuka rolls up, wanting to know, of course, who her next challenger is going to be. But then Shayna berates her for butting in. She shoves Baszler aside and yells at Jax for walking off. Who knows if they're face or heel at this point? Again, I was saying Shayna Baszler was the face, but after this promo, I don't know what the heck happened. We have Adam Pearce. I've talked to security about keeping Retribution out. They did a good job on SmackDown. They didn't show up on SmackDown, but Raw, not so much. Asuka came into the ring, and she started talking about all the women that she beat, and I'm saying how nobody is ready for Asuka, but Asuka is ready for anything. Now comes Mickie James, who puts over Asuka as one of the greatest champions of all time, and she says she figured out out of respect, she should be the first to know she's coming for the title. Then out comes Natty and Lana, blah, 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 blah. Their stupid crap that I don't even care about. Randomly sets up for a match between, well, first, before we had that match, we had a backstage segment where Demi from The Bachelor kissed Ivar, even though later on she's walking around with Angel Garza like Ivar never happened, which again, that drama makes no sense. I still think Vince has the man crush on Ivar, that he's doing all this, but Mickie James defeated Lana with a Mick kick, so I guess we're getting Asuka and Mickie James at Clash Champions. Cool, because Lana annoys the hell out of me, and Natalya, I'm sorry, I don't like Natty's a heel. Then we were supposed to be getting Charlie Caruso interviewing Aleister Black about his actions with Kevin Owens last week, until Randy Orton came out of his locker room, and we're going to go to break. And we're getting ready for the second qualifying match, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, until Aleister Black comes out and blindsides Kevin Owens, so definitely he's a heel. I'll have to do my turn alert for him whenever I'm in the better mood to do so. Basically, he beats down Owens so bad, Orton has hit one RKO on him, and Orton qualifies in the match. And it was announced also that apparently our match with Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins got canceled because Rey Mysterio apparently tore his tricep. So instead, they're going to be having Dominic take on Seth Rollins in a SummerSlam rematch, except it was not for the a street fight as before. But of course, he basically puts over, of course, the fact that, of course, the rest of his family is there. His wife AIG, his daughter Aaliyah, and he says, "There's anybody take my place, it's my son Dominic," as he said. All that fun stuff. Had a hair on my finger. Another episode of the VIP Lounge where they put over Bobby Lashley as United States Champion, and it promised that Apollo Crews is going to get him back for the post-match attack, and also Shelton Benjamin's going to be facing Crews at Raw Underground. Center comes out, and MVP's like, "Have you changed your mind?" He's like, "Heck no, but I didn't come alone." And out came the Viking Raiders. They beat down from behind. 6-man tag match with Cedric and the Viking Raiders won by Cedric pinning MVP. Her business was showing there was some respect to him until after commercial they beat the crap out of him backstage. Just cause, who knows. Oh, and then we have this match. It's the Riot Squad taking on Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, the Iconics. And the winner gets a women's tag title shot, but the loser has to disband. The team can no longer exist. Why? I don't know why they're doing this. Because yet again, they're splitting out more tag teams when in the heck they need tag teams. So, does it make any sense? Nope, no logic at all whatsoever. And the Riot Squad won, so that sends the Iconics into a meltdown. And then, during Raw Underground, they had Peyton Royce feed Billie Kay to Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir, who still don't look that great in the ring to me. So we got that. And then, before then, the third number one contenders match for the triple threat, Seth Rollins just tears apart Buddy Murphy from screwing up their match last night and them losing, so he tells him to leave. Dominic lays him out with the Northern Lariat on his way out to the ring, and then he has a match with Seth. Thought it was solid, but, my thing was okay, even though I wasn't a fan of it before, Dominic wins some way, not make it look too strong. You want to see him win it, but the base looked like he actually belonged in the match, and I did, but except he didn't win. So now Seth's won again. Where the heck do we go with this feud from here? Who the heck knows? But, because Seth won with a blackout, or the curb stomp, so it's going to be Seth in the main event. Then we have Akira Tozawa lose the 24/7 championship back to R-Truth. We have a tornado tag match with the Street Profits, and then Garza and Almas with Zelina Vega and Demi, whatever her last name is, in their corners. Once again, she was hitting on Ivar and kissing Ivar's face. La-ti-da. Then we have no finish because Retribution interfered. We're still not reviewing who the heck they are. And, yeah, we have all that crap going on there. More Raw Underground, basically, again, Jessamine Duke and Maria Shafir beat down on people, and then the Hurt Business beat down on Apollo Crews, Cedric, and Ricochet. Cool with me, we're awesome. We have that. And then the main event, the main event was a triple threat match. Solid match. Rollins and Orton tried working together a few times, but it is what it is. And then, of course, as expected, Orton won, but it was weird. He hit the Lee had just hit the Spirit Bomb on Seth Rollins. Orton hit the RKO on Lee, but then he jumped over Lee to pin Rollins instead. So probably a way to protect Keith. Who knows? But that's Raw, guys. Again, I don't care. I'm not in the mood. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Gave Raw a C+. Anybody have anything to say in the live chat? Just Tyler saying why did Orton have to win? Raw is boring. Who cares? And then on Twitter, we got 6 votes. 33% said A, 16.7% said B, and 50% said C. Guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Raw. Again, I'm tired. I'm not in the mood. I just don't feel like doing anything else. So, guys, what are your thoughts on Raw? What are your thoughts down in the comment section below? Slap a like on the video. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, man93. I'm out. Good night. Peace out, everybody.